Good morning, brothers of Phi Chi Theta. My name is Paul Myers, and I'm super excited to bring you all today's news. To start, a batch of large law firms are in discussions with the White House to reach deals that would avert restrictions on their business by promising to do roughly $500 million of pro bono work that President Trump supports. Latham & Watkins, Simpson Thacher, Kirkland & Ellis, and A&O Shearman are nearing deals with the Trump administration that are expected to include about $125 million worth of pro bono legal services for each firm. The law firms were among the 20 that received letters in March from the Trump administration raising concerns about their diversity programs and employment practices. The settling firms have viewed the agreements as a low-cost way to achieve peace with the administration and avoid complications for their businesses. But the settlements have drawn objections from some lawyers both within the firm and in the broader legal community who view the deals as capitulating to bullying tactics by the president. Next, Frontier Airlines forecasted lower than expected quarterly revenue and said it would reduce its capacity in the quarter ahead after demand for domestic flights slumped in March. The warning came a day after Delta pulled its guidance for 2025 and said it planned to reduce growth and pare its flights scheduled in the back half of the year as it confronts weak demand. Analysts expected other airlines to follow suit as travelers pulled back on flying in the face of broad economic uncertainty from looming tariffs. While consumers pull back on leisure travel, government trips have also plummeted amid the cost-cutting drive in Washington. U.S. trade policies have also dampened cross-border travel from Canada, while European governments have updated advisories about America's border travel. Frontier said that it expects first-quarter revenue to rise just 5% year-over-year, far less than the 14% growth to $988.2 million expected by analysts. Capacity reductions will mainly take place on less busy days of the week during the second quarter, Frontier said, adding that it will make adjustments as it monitors the demand environment. And finally, Amazon's chief executive officer, Andy Jassy, said generative artificial intelligence is going to reinvent virtually every customer experience and enable new ones. For the second year in a row, Jassy used his annual letter to shareholders to tout Amazon's vision for how generative AI will be critical to the company's next phase of growth. He also expressed Amazon's goal of operating like the world's largest startup, which takes risks with less red tape to solve real customer problems. More than 1,000 generative AI applications are currently being built across the company that will change customer experiences around shopping, coding, personal assistance, streaming video and music, advertising, healthcare, reading, home devices, and more. Amazon's early AI workloads focus on productivity and cost-cutting that can save companies money, Jassy said in the letter. He anticipates that some of the biggest AI-related shifts may not happen in the next year or two, but won't take another decade to materialize. That's all for today. I hope you all have a great weekend.